from Melbourne, Australia, with some epic content that I truly believe will help you if you're a coach out there and you just, you're struggling at the moment, or you're investing in different coaches and things like that, and you're just not making the money you want. I'm going to explain to you what I believe the difference is, because, a lot of people come to me after they've, spent thousands of dollars on different coaches, and they always tell me the same story. Like, oh my God, I can't believe my coach didn't tell me about this on our first session or our first month. You've given me more value in the first month than the whole entire program. Now, I have a client that literally invested over $40,000 in 2 years. So invested. Now, did he get a return on investment? Yes. He made money. There was certain money. He was hustling. He was pushing. He was doing whatever it took to get people through the door. It's just like ringing people, doing that, the whole process that most people teach about. Just call people, message them, just call them, put up a marketing campaign, and people are just going to fly in, and I'm just going to get them on a call, and they're going to close. That was his process. And it's a lot of people's process. The amount of people that are still teaching that same model of, put a marketing campaign out, bring the leads, and hopefully they're going to buy. It's just this hustle. And there was a reality in my life that even when I saw that, because, I had mentors and things like that taught me the strategy, I'm like, there got to be another way. Like, I don't want to be spending, getting money and then spending on advertising, and then hopefully they're going to buy, ringing people, interfering with people that they don't want to talk to you, but then you've just got one intention to sell them. So I wanted another way. And that's where I started focusing on, how can I use the magnetic field inside my mind with really, really smart, effortless strategies. They're still strategies, but they're just a little bit different. Because right now, I told this guy, number one, if you work with me, you decide to work with me, we are going to make money in the most effortlessly easy way. I'm going to teach you about money. I'm going to teach you how to make money. And I'm going to teach you the fundamentals that most coaches won't teach you. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because ask yourself this question. If you've ever got coaching before or anything, ask yourself this question. Have you ever worked on your financial thermostat? Have you ever worked on understanding your vibrational energy? Have you understood how to build your relationship with money? How many people do you know out there that make a little bit of money in their coaching business? Oh, I made $5,000 last week. And then 2 weeks later, that's the $5,000 so they can pay rent. It's not $5,000 profit. It's $5,000 to support their life because they're struggling. What I wanted to do was I want to help people not just make money. I want to help people make money so they can save money. So ideally, they can invest that money in something that's going to, give them a return on investment over time. And most coaches aren't thinking like this. So if you don't build a relationship with money, and you're focusing on sales, marketing, trying to get your niche right, and all this kind of stuff, which are all important facets, but it's not the most important facet. The most important facet is understanding your relationship with money, because that's what's going to give you freedom. Money to me is just a form of freedom. It's not everything, it's something. So it doesn't make you happy, it's a form of happiness. It's a part of happiness. And if you understand this stuff inside your mind and you have a healthy, respectful relationship with money, then you can start making this crazy amount of money. Now, what's crazy about this guy? He came to me struggling. Still like, look, man, I don't want to go down that same route about what you're doing. And I'm like, dude, we ain't going to talk about that. For the first month, all we focused on was building his relationship with money, clearing up all these blockages around money, because there is so many things in your chakras right now. If I could talk to anyone, I can find out all the stuff that's inside of you that's holding you back around money from really stopping the flow from coming in. Now, I've coached this guy for maybe around 3 months now. Now, he's up to around 8 to 9K a month consistently. And his words were, it's coming in more effortlessly easier than ever before. It just flows in. How the hell can money just flow in? The economy right now is really like it's in the downfall, right? It's going like, how the hell is he still making flowing money? We're on our Monday morning call yesterday. We're on the phone and I'm like, dude, where were you like 3 months ago? And he's like, dude, I was struggling. I was stressed out, I didn't know how I was going to afford, blah, 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 blah. All this stuff. And all of a sudden we did this basic stuff that no one taught him at the start to build his relationship with money, to understand his vibration. He started doing, I think it was, we started off with doing 300 affirmations a day. He ended up doing 500 or something like that every single day. Still does it to this day. How many of you coaches are doing ridiculous amounts of affirmations to rewire your paradigm? Because that's another thing we've got to talk about. If you don't change your paradigm, which is your identity, you're going to keep getting the same results. And an identity governs the actions you take. If you believe right now you're a vegetarian, what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to see all vegetarian things everywhere. You're not going to focus on meat. But if you're focused on how I am a person that struggles with money, you're going to find and get pictures in your head, and you're going to visualize all the things that you're going to struggle with money. If you can change and rewire the pattern process inside your brain, you'll start visualizing good quality pictures. And this is what this guy's starting to do. He's on $8 grand, $9 grand a month consistently. He's created, $821 of that passive income, which was a simple idea that came to him when he was in a better state, a higher vibration. If you're not allowing yourself daily to go into those zones, and not like, I've got to do this visualization shit and whatever. If you allow yourself to go into those zones, you will start getting different music on a different channel. FM radio, AM radio, the different kinds of tracks. If you're down here on AM and you're low vibration, and you're sitting here, the economy's bad, coaching's hard, how do I get my next client? It's got to be force. And you don't come up here, this person gets completely different music, different signals, different awarenesses, different ways to make more money. This is what people aren't showing you in the coaching industry. They're saying, hey, buy my program. I just want to blah, 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 whatever it is. But they're not focusing on these important things, because the understanding is, once I did this, and I know this more than anyone, it's been 7.5 years I've been coaching for. The first 4 years of my coaching was broke, made no money. And it was because, number one, I knew how to market. I knew all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't working for some reason, because my vibration was shit. And also my relationship with money was terrible. It was shocking. And it wasn't until I worked on this stuff that it changed everything. We're on our Monday call, and he even said, we were 50 minutes into our call, and he's like, Zach, guess what? I just got a message through, someone just sent me $1,000. This stuff is real. Magic is real. But you've got to understand these simple processes that can help you transform your relationship with money. I always say to people, when people are like, hey, I'm starting out and things like that, and I'm starting out with this person, I always ask them the question. I was on a call with someone last week. They're like, hey, I have a coach. And I'm like, great. So your problem is very, very obvious, because I was 30 minutes on the call with him. Said, your problem's obvious. You've got a shitty relationship with money. Straight up. What you need to do is you need to go to your coach, and you need her to help you with this. And then he's like, well, I don't know if she knows about this. Well, I'm like, well, this is the most important thing that you need right now. There is no chance you will grow without it. You might be able to do these little wizardry sales skills to sell someone, but I guarantee you that client will pull out, because they'll just pull out. You can do all your wizardry you want, but the client's going to pull out. The client's going to be gone. The reason is because you haven't developed your relationship with money, your vibration, who you really are, your self-worth. And once you do this internal work out here becomes easy. Because he knew all the strategies. I didn't really have to teach him any strategies, because he knew them all. But he needed to find a new identity within himself and work on his money stuff. As soon as he did that, he completely transformed. So if you are interested, or you want to do, because I've got plenty of programs for different kinds of people. If you want to up-level yourself, I'm telling you right now, I have so many testimonials. I've got so many that we can talk to about my coaching with. They're happy to talk to you on the phone. If you're interested, if you want to up-level yourself, please reach out to me. Have an incredible day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.